removes shanties, illegal structures in Lekki axis. National Inland Waterways Authority pledges to revitalize nation's economy through public-private partnership initiatives. And the foreigners in UK to send hundreds more missiles to Ukraine. And in sport, power lifter Onyechi Mark wins Nigeria's first gold medal in ongoing Paris Paralympics sets the world record. Now the details. I am Taiwo Baruwa. In a bid to restore sanity and decorum across various parts of the metropolis in line with the Themes Plus agenda of the state government, the Lagos State Task Force has removed all shanties, makeshift buildings and illegal structures on Agungi, Ajira Road, Lekki. Speaking at the scene of the clearing out exercise, chairman of the agency, Adetayo Akirili, said the occupant of all illegal structures in the area had been warned severally and were served eviction notices 2 weeks ago, but decided to remain at the location. Akirili said the illegal structures not only deface the well-planned-out residential area, but also goes against the physical planning programs of the state's government along Lekki-Ekpe axis. The chairman assured Lagosians that the exercise is going to be continuous as more shanties scattered along other parts of Lekki axis have been served removal notices, appealing to the occupant to vacate the shanties and pull down any form of illegal structures in those areas or risk having them forcefully demolished by the agency. The stakeholders and viral hepatitis control program partners in Lagos have united to strategize on a comprehensive and collaborative approach to curb the menace of viral hepatitis in the state. During a crucial stakeholders meeting on viral hepatitis control held at the Folari Coal-Care Staff Clinic, Alausa Ikeja, the Lagos State Ministry of Health, through the coordinator of the State Viral Hepatitis Control Program, brought together key players in the fight against the disease. The gathering included representatives from various ministries, departments, and agencies, as well as private and public health practitioners and international partners, to discuss effective prevention and control measures. Speaking at the event, the Permanent Secretary of the Lagos State Ministry of Health, Olusegun Ogboye, urged all residents to prioritize testing for viral hepatitis and commence vaccination if found negative, emphasizing that testing is the first step towards preventing the spread of the disease. Expressing concern over the public's limited awareness of the disease, Ogboye said people need to know where to get tested and vaccinated, a crucial step in curbing the spread of hepatitis. The meeting highlighted both the challenges posed by the viral hepatitis and the growing momentum behind effort to control it in Lagos State. Heads of Women Affairs and Poverty Alleviation WAPA department in the 20 local government and 37 local council development areas have held a sensitization awareness walk on sexual and gender-based violence, SGBV, and drug abuse in Ikeja local government area. The walk, which coincides with Domestic and Sexual Violence Awareness Month, with the theme SGBV, Not on My Watch, started from Ikeja local government secretariat through Computer Village, Ikeja Under Bridge, Ikodo Market, and terminated on Local Government Service Commission Office Old Secretariat. Speaking during the sensitization walk, the president, body of Lagos State Local Government, and the LCDA's heads of the Department of Women Affairs and Poverty Alleviation and HOD of WAPA, IBA LCDA, Wasilat Marutsimo, said the theme of this year's sensitization, based on the compelling need to ensure that Lagosians realize ending the menace of sexual and gender-based violence, is indeed a collaborative effort which requires the support and collaboration of all members of society. The president noted that the state government has declared a zero tolerance stance on all sexual and gender-based cases in Lagos. Now to the rest of the stories. The National Inland Waterways Authority, NIWA, says it will collaborate more with security agencies to ensure more patrols on the nation's inland waterways. NIWA Managing Director Bola Oyebamiji, who stated this during an inspection tour of the Aba and Wari River Port complexes, emphasized the need to boost security on the nation's inland waterways. Oyebamiji said NIWA is determined to revamp the nation's economy by consolidating public-private partnership initiatives, calling for deeper private sector participation in the Blue Economy Initiative to harness greater benefit for national development. According to him, the PPP is the way to go, stressing the need for investors who have genuine intentions and purposes to align with President Bola Tinubu's renewed hope agenda for economic recovery. Kaduna State Government has partnered with the United Nations Children's Fund, UNICEF, to support the Reaching Out of School Children project aimed at providing quality education to over 200,000 out-of-school children in the state. Deputy Governor Hadiza Balarabe made the announcement during the signing ceremony in Kaduna. Balarabe stated that the project aims to ensure all children in the state have access to quality education regardless of their circumstances. She stressed that the project seeks to change the narrative for out-of-school children, particularly girls, children with disabilities and adolescents, by providing them with a path to education, opportunities, and a brighter future. The Association for Fertility and Reproductive Health, AFRH, has called on the National Assembly to ensure speedy passage of the In Vitro Fertilization, that is IVF, Regulation Act. The association also wants fertility issues to be seen as a disease and be covered by the National Health Insurance Authority, NHIA. Former president of the association and pioneer IVF specialist in Nigeria, Ibrahim Wada, made the call while briefing newsmen in Abuja ahead of the association's forthcoming international conference, explaining that the bill will address issues of quackery and third parties in the IVF practice. According to the World Health Organization, WHO, around 17.5% of the adult population, roughly 1 in 6 worldwide, experience infertility, showing the urgent need to increase access to affordable, high-quality fertility care for those in need. In foreign news, the UK will send an additional 650 short-range missiles to Ukraine to help in its fight against invading Russian forces. The new package of aid comes as Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky made another impassioned plea for further support from allies at a defense summit at the Ramstein Air Base in Germany. Zelensky said more military aid was needed to drive Russian forces out of Ukraine, especially in the country's eastern Donetsk region. Also joining the summit is UK Defense Secretary John Hurley, who will be announcing the £162 million package, which includes the supply of further lightweight multi-role missiles. Hurley said ahead of the summit that the new UK package would give an important boost to Ukraine's air defenses and showed the government was stepping up its support. In sport now, Nigerian powerlifter Onyechi Mark has won the gold medal in the women's 61-kilogram powerlifting category at the ongoing Paris Paralympics in France. Mark lifted an impressive 150 kilograms. The 23-year-old triumphed, defeating China's Hui Yang, who claimed silver with a lift of 150 kilograms, and Mexico's Amalia Pérez, who took the bronze medal with a lift of 130 kilograms. That's it on the news at 4, but just before we go, maintain adequate distance from the vehicle ahead of you to avoid collision. You can follow us and like all of various social media platforms: X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that under the Sanwo-Olu administration, Loma launched the Lagos State Blue Box Recycling Initiative? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. In a bid to restore sanity and decorum across various parts of the metropolis, in line with the Themes Plus agenda of the state government, the Lagos State Task Force has removed all shanties, makeshift buildings, and illegal structures on Agungia General Road, Lekki. The National Inland Waterways Authority, NIWA, said it will collaborate more with security agencies to ensure more patrols on the nation's inland waterways. We also told you that the UK will send an additional 650 short-range missiles to Ukraine to help in its fight against invading Russian forces. And finally, in sport, Nigerian powerlifter Onyechi Mark has won the gold medal in the women's 61-kilogram powerlifting category at the ongoing Paris Paralympics in France. For contacts with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That ends the news broadcast compiled by Adesua Ejoyoka. I am Taiwo Baruwa. Thank you for listening. Good afternoon and welcome to the return trip.